Fortnite Chapter 5 has just released, and there are a bunch of amazing brand new features, a whole new map, and a bunch of brand new weapons as well. And along with this, Fortnite has introduced some of the best Battle Pass skins and just some of the best cosmetics we have ever seen. So in this video, guys, I'm going to show you 25 new skin combos for Chapter 5. These are going to be some of the best combos you can use today. We're going to be talking about some tryhard combos, some underrated combos, and of course some combos with the best Battle Pass skins that were just added to Fortnite. So make sure you guys watch all the way through and let me know which one is your favorite in the comments down below. Also, if you guys watch all the way through, make sure to go down and hit the like and the subscribe button as well, because if this video can reach 5,000 likes, I'll be giving away 10 free battle passes down in the comments below. But that's enough talking, let's get straight into it. And our first combo is Oscar and the Poacher's Regrets. Now, I know these items were designed together, but I still think we need to include them both because they look so good. I really don't think Oscar is going to be a tryhard skin this season. It is just such a clean skin though that I had to mention it on this list. I think tigers are honestly the coolest animal in the entire world, so now that we have a tiger skin in the game, it just makes it even cooler. We do have 3 different styles for this skin in the game right now. You can really only unlock 2 unless you are absolutely grinding out this game, but it does look like we will get even more in the future as these secret skin styles do get unlocked. I'm really excited for this. These pickaxes obviously just match in with it really well, but you can always use something like the Harley hitter, which is what you guys are seeing in the gameplay right now. But let's move on, guys, to the number 24 position, and we have Travis Scott, and we're pairing this with the Sound Scepter. Travis Scott has just been one of the best male skins we have ever seen in Fortnite. It has now been in the game for like 4 years, which is just so crazy to think about. We first had this back during Chapter 2, Season 2, and it has only featured in the item shop once, which is so crazy to think about. I'm a huge fan of this skin though, and the Sound Scepter is going to match this really perfectly. It is a microphone pickaxe that was added to the game with Bruno Mars, so it just makes sense that we also use this with Travis Scott. If you guys do want to use one of the newest combos in the game though, I would highly recommend Montague, and we're pairing this with the Studded Axe. This is again one of the latest Battle Pass skins to be added to Fortnite. I feel like this might be one of the more underrated male skins that we ever see being added to a Battle Pass. I really like the way this looks. It sort of reminds me a little bit of Midas as well, and what is really cool about this is that we have an edit style which represents a diamond. It has this really cool reflective glow to it. I actually kind of like the way it looks, but I don't think too many other people are going to be using it. I feel like the Studded Axe fits in not only with the default style, but also this diamond edit style as well, which is why I'm pairing these 2 items together. That takes us through to the number 22 position, guys, and we have Glitch, and we are pairing this with the Spectral Axe. Glitch is one of my favorite all-time skins. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of all of the customizable skins that we do have in the game, and Glitch is actually one of the more underrated ones. I think this is a perfect combo for you guys to use in Chapter 5 though. It just looks so good. This skin can be customized in so many different ways as well, but the style that I've ended up using is going to be with one of the rainbow camos that I have in my locker, and then pairing this with the Spectral Axe. I think the Spectral Axe is so underrated. We could always use one of the newest pickaxes that has been added to the game with the Chapter 5 Battle Pass, but honestly I feel like some of the older ones do work better with some of these skins, and that is just the case with this combo. There are so many different styles you can make with Glitch though, so you can always change around the pickaxe depending on what color theme you actually go with, but for a rainbow style, this is definitely my favorite combo right now. But let's move on, guys, to the number 21 position, and we have the Surf Witch and the Candy Axe. This is no doubt going to be a tryhard combo during Chapter 5. This has been an extremely tryhard combo since this skin was first added back during Chapter 2, Season 3, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. I honestly feel like the Surf Witch is such an underrated skin. We actually see a bunch of people using this in the more competitive game modes, but apart from that, I feel like not too many people really use this skin anymore. It has been in the game for such a long time. It was first added back during Chapter 2, Season 3, so it is definitely one of the oldest skins on this list, but it's still extremely popular, especially among tryhard players and pros as well. The Candy Axe is going to fit this perfectly. Obviously, we are moving into Winterfest, which is one of Fortnite's best ever seasons. I feel like this is also one of the most fun times to play Fortnite, so we had to include a Winterfest themed combo, or at least a Winterfest themed pickaxe on this list, and that is why we're going with the Candy Axe. I have also seen some pros and streamers using something like the Merry Mint with this skin as well, but for right now I feel like the Candy Axe is a lot better, personally, because you can get this every single year in the item shop, unlike the Merry Mint, and it just fits in with this a little bit better. But that takes us to the number 20 position, and we may as well include a Winterfest combo for this, and this is the Frozen Nog Ops with the Candy Axe. The Frozen Nog Ops is one of the more OG skins on this list. I feel like like we don't really see too many people talking about the frozen Nog Ops in Fortnite anymore. It has been in the game for a really long time, and you can get this every single year in the Polar Legends pack, which seems to get added around Winterfest. It is quite expensive, coming in at $20, but it is definitely one of the best bundles in the game, especially for Winterfest items. You do also get Codename Elf and the Devourer in this pack as well, which is really funny. I think these items are really sick, but the one that you definitely want to use is going to be the frozen Nog Ops. The Candy Axe is going to match up with this so well, but obviously if you do own the Merry Mint, then you can swap these two around depending on which one you want to use. The Merry Mint is more rare and probably more tryhard, but the Candy Axe is definitely going to be more common and will feature in the store every single year. Moving forward though guys, to the number 19 position, we have Crystal and the Star Wand. Now we do have a few different styles of Crystal now in the game, but we are going to be using the Prismatic edit style for this combo. This is the most recent one. We saw it being added to the game during Season OG or Chapter 4, Season 5. I actually prefer this over the original style. The original style used to be really popular during Chapter 1 and the start of Chapter 2, but it did die down quite quickly. But now I feel like this new Prismatic edit style is definitely starting to make a comeback. I feel like the really cool thing about Season OG was that we saw some skins being popular again that we hadn't seen since the OG days of Fortnite. I love this skin though. I think it looks really clean and it is going to match the Star Wand absolutely perfectly, so I wouldn't be surprised if this does become more popular during Chapter 5. One of those OG combos though that definitely became popular again has to be the Skolar Commander, and we're going to be using this with the Vision. The Skolar Commander is definitely one of the best budget skins that you can buy in Fortnite. You can pick this up for only 800 V-Bucks. There are so many different edit styles for this skin as well that it just makes sense to buy this today. I feel like we now have 3 or 4 different styles for this skin, so the fact that the Skolar Commander only costs 800 V-Bucks is actually kind of insane. Fortnite obviously realized how popular and tryhard this skin is as well, and continued to add edit styles for this. They have added in so many brand new styles, and I just love the way this looks. But because there are just so many different styles, it can be really hard to find a pickaxe that works with this, and that is why I feel like a really simplistic pickaxe like the Vision is going to be absolutely perfect. It's going to fit in with every single edit style, and it is also quite cheap as well, coming in at only 800 V-Bucks. But that takes us through to the number 17 position, guys, and we have Black Widow, and we are pairing this with the trusty number 2. We are talking about the OG Black Widow, and of course the Snowsuit Black Widow as well. The OG Black Widow just got re-added to the game during Season OG. This was a complete surprise. As far as I was aware, and every other pro and streamer was aware, this skin was never going to be returning to the game. We last saw it during Chapter 1 Season 8 after it was added to the store for the very first time. This was obviously added with the Star-Lord skin as well, and that seemingly reappears to the store every few weeks when all of the Marvel skins do return, but the Black Widow had never been seen since Chapter 1 Season 8. So when this got added back to the store, it was a huge surprise. I don't think anyone expected it, so that is why I'm talking about the OG Black Widow skin. But obviously if you didn't end up buying it because it was quite expensive at 1,500 V-Bucks, you can always use the Snowsuit Black Widow, which was a little bit cheaper. I like both of these skins. I think they look really sick, but I feel like just the nostalgic effect of the OG Black Widow skin does make the original one just a little bit better. We may as well include another collab combo, and this is Eminem, and we are pairing this with the Slasher Pickaxe. It is so insane that we actually have Eminem now in Fortnite. I mean, I always expected Fortnite to introduce more Icon Series skins, and of course more music artists to the game as well, but Eminem probably wasn't one that I would have expected. Still though, this collab was insane. As you guys know, it was part of the main event that led us into Chapter 5, which was really cool. We actually got 3 different Eminem skins being added, so you can use anyone with this combo, which is actually why I ended up choosing the Slasher. You want to use a pickaxe, it is really simplistic and is going to fit in with every single style, and that is exactly what the Slasher does for these skins. Personally though, I think the one you guys are seeing on screen right now is my favorite. It is a little bit of a meme skin as well, which does make it really cool, but definitely one of the best new skins to use today. But let's move on, guys, to a combo I'm sure every single one of you watching this video has, and this is Aura, and we're pairing it with the Driver Pickaxe. This is just such an OG combo. It was added to the game during Chapter 1 Season 8, and you could get this pickaxe even earlier in Chapter 1 Season 5. Regardless of how long this combo has been popular in Fortnite, it is always going to be one of the more popular ones. I mean, this has now been in the game for like 5 years, and we still see more people using it every single day. We always see more people buying it as well, which is just so insane. This skin came to the game with 2 styles during Chapter 1, and then we got a brand new style added during Chapter 3, so I wouldn't be surprised if they also had some more styles for this during Chapter 5. We also have the fresh Aura skin as as well, which is basically a Christmas theme of this. So if you do want to use that instead, you could always use that as well. But that was actually part of a bundle, and if you are going to use items from a bundle, I think the Agency Renegades and the Leviathan Axe is going to be a better choice. The Agency Renegades bundle and the Leviathan Axe has to be one of the cleanest things we have in the game. It is so underrated though, because people don't end up buying bundles in the game anymore. It is just usually too much money for some items that people are never going to end up using, and I feel like that is definitely the case with the Agency Renegades bundle. We did get two really good skins with this. We obviously had Shady's 80 and Spycatcher Siren added to the game, but we did also get a remake of Cobalt, and I've never seen anyone using that. I still think both of these skins are really clean. Shady's 80 would probably be my favorite, but I even think Spycatcher Siren is an upgrade on the original Siren skin. It is quite hard to find a pickaxe that is going to work with this. We have two different styles of each of these skins, a lighter style and a darker edit style, but I feel like the Leviathan Axe is a really good choice for this because it's going to fit in with these skins regardless of which edit style you end up using. One combo that really only has one style though is Valaria, and we are pairing this with the Ember pick. Valaria is definitely one of the coolest Battle Pass skins from this season. I think what is really interesting about this is that even though we have one style for this just now, I feel like we will get even more styles in the future, but still you can transform this skin into a second edit style by using a built-in emote. I think that is a really cool touch. We have obviously seen other skins similar to this in the past as well, but I feel like not too many of them ended up being that popular or that tryhard, but Valaria definitely has the opportunity. Both styles look so clean, so it is really up to you guys on which one you want to use. Let's move on though to a season OG pass combo, and this is the Spectra Knight, and we're including this with the Slasher. The Spectra Knight is basically a remake of every single Knight skin we have ever had in Fortnite, and you could also unlock this at tier 1, which just made this even better. I think the Spectra Knight is probably one of the more underrated skins from that pass. We saw so many people using all of the other skins in this, but the Spectra Knight is so underrated right now because hardly anyone has been using it. I mean, the customizable colors were cool enough on its own, but they also added in edit styles to turn this into a galaxy skin and even an iced out skin, which is really cool. The Slasher is obviously going to be the best pickaxe for this because it fits in with every single edit style, regardless of if you want to create a custom rainbow knight skin or even a galaxy knight skin or even just a fully white knight skin, then the Slasher is going to fit every single one of them. There are definitely some combos in Fortnite that I do think are going to be more tryhard and especially more popular in the future, and one of them would have to be Manic, and we are pairing this with the old Chopper. Manic is one of my favorite skins in the game. I love the way this looks, and it is also quite OG because this was added back during Chapter 1. You can actually pick this up for 800 V-Bucks, making it one of the cheapest skins on this list, and now that we have 3 or 4 different styles for it, it just makes it even better. We got one style of this skin added when it was first added, they added in 2 more edit styles during Chapter 2, and then a 4th additional style during Chapter 3, which just made this even better. Because the old Chopper though does fit in with the red color theme of this, I feel like you do want to use the default style of Manic. It might still work with the minty or the green and black edit style, but I just feel like the red edit style is still my favorite. But one of the all-time best combos has to be Siren, and we're pairing this with the old Chopper. Now what I love about Siren is that we just got a brand new style for this. You can obviously use the default style as well, which is what people like Benji Fishy have been using in the past, but since we just got a brand new style added to the game that really fits in with the racer theme of this season, I feel like it is perfect for you guys to start using that today. We've been asking for an edit style of Siren for such a long time, and now that it is here, it is so good. I mean, this has been one of the best tryhard skins in the history of the game. It definitely has dropped off a lot though because it was literally the most popular in the game for like 4 years, so I feel like it does make sense that we finally got a brand new style for this. That takes us through to the number 9 position, guys, and we have Channy, and we are pairing this with the Harley Hitter. This has just been one of my favorite all-time combos. It might not actually be one of the more popular ones that we do see, but I'm just a huge fan of this, and I want to include it in this list. This would have to be one of my favorite all-time skins. I mean, if I ever had a locker bundle in Fortnite, I would choose Channy. Even though I know you can't use collab skins, I just think this would still be so clean. We do only have one style for this though, which probably is the letdown. Still though, I think it is so clean, and with a 2nd June movie only a few weeks away, we could definitely see some more edit styles for this, or even some more skins from this collab being added very soon. You can also change around the Harley Hitter in this combo to something like the Slasher or even the Star Wand. We have seen some pros and streamers using the Star Wand with this, and that does also look really good, but for right now I feel like the Harley hitter might be my favorite. You could also use this with our next combo, but this is Hope, and we're pairing this with the Star Wand. This is another Battle Pass skin introduced during Chapter 5. I'm a huge fan of Hope. I think it is easily one of the best skins in this Battle Pass, and probably is going to be the most try-hard skin as well. So far we have 2 different styles for this that you can unlock pretty much just from leveling up to level 100, and every level after that is going to allow you to unlock the 3rd edit style, which is sort of a racer suit style. You can use either the default or the pink edit style with the Star Wand. Both of them fit in so perfectly with this, and if you guys see a bunch of pros and streamers using this in the future, then you know this is going to be a try-hard combo. I feel like it definitely will be, but that takes us to the number 7 position, guys, and we have Caper, and we're pairing this with the Slasher Pickaxe. Caper is one of the newest highly customizable skins in the game. We have had so many customizable skins added to Fortnite over the last few seasons, but Caper is definitely one of my favorite. I mean, it has been quite popular since it was first added. A lot of these highly customizable skins do die down quite quickly, but Caper pretty much became quite popular almost instantly, and it has sort of started to die off a little bit, but still definitely has that popularity from its first initial release. I feel like what has made this better than some of the other customizable skins we've seen in the game is that this actually allows you to customize the skin in a way that we haven't seen before. Even though Glitch also did this with customizing it with all of the wraps in your locker, Caper takes this to a different level with allowing you to change the colors on this, and then you can even add stickers and emotes or emojis from your locker as well to add even further customization on these. I love the way these look though. We have definitely seen a lot of pros and streamers using these in the more competitive game modes, and since there are just so many different customizations you can make with this, I feel like the Slasher is just the best pickaxe for this because it's going to fit in with every single style. If you guys have been using this though, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. But that takes us, guys, to the number 6 position, and we have Omni-Man and the Rihanna Man Arm Pickaxe. Now, this might be one of the strangest combos we have in the game. As you guys know, I'm a huge fan of the Invincible TV show, so it just makes sense that this is also on the list. It has actually been quite popular. A lot of people are absolutely loving this, and even though it isn't that popular in the more competitive game modes, I still really like the way this looks, and there are a bunch of pros and streamers that have been using this as well. Usually a lot of anime skins are quite popular when they first get added and then die down quite quickly, to the point where we don't see that many people using them anymore, but Omni-Man has actually stayed popular since it was added, and will hopefully only get more popular the more times we see this in the item shop. It can actually be quite hard to find a pickaxe that works with this though, because it is such a unique skin. You could always use something like the old chopper, but that doesn't really have the anime themed grading to it, which is why I feel like the Rihanna Man Arm Pickaxe is actually the best choice for this combo. But that takes us, guys, to the number 5 position, and we have the Renegade Lynx, and we are pairing this with the Vault Guardian. The Renegade Lynx is one of the best skins we have seen. This is part of the season OG pass as well, and I think this is the best skin from that pass. It had a bunch of really cool styles, and this was basically a mashup of the Renegade Raider and the Lynx skin. I think it is really hard to find 2 skins that would work better than those 2. I mean, the Renegade Raider is one of the most wanted skins in the history of Fortnite, and it has been that way since it was added during Chapter 1 Season 1. Even though Lynx was added a few seasons later, this has just been one of the best Battle Pass skins we have ever seen, and so many people want this. But what is really good about this combo is that you can use every single edit style of this, the default style, the flaming edit style, and even the fully golden edit style as well with this pickaxe, just because it all looks so good. It probably isn't the best Battle Pass combo that we do have in the game though, because Larcraft and Catwoman's Grappling Claw is still popular and tryhard today in Chapter 5. That is kind of crazy to think about. I mean, this has just been one of the best combos we have ever seen in the game. So many people have absolutely been loving this combo, and that has pretty much been that way since this was added during Chapter 2 Season 6. This is one of the most unique Battle Pass skins we're ever going to see. Usually a lot of Battle Pass skins do die down once that season ends. We've seen this with so many other popular Battle Pass skins in the past, but Lara Croft has managed to stay popular pretty much since it was added, and it almost seems like it's getting more popular. If you guys do want to use this though, you want to end up using the default style for this skin. That is really the only one that we see people using, and I still think that is the best style as well. However, if you guys do want to stand out and use any of the edit styles for the skin, then you can also do that, because they are all going to work with Catwoman's Grappling Claw. That takes us though to the number 3 position, guys, and we have Invincible and War Woman's Mace. Invincible is the final skin that was added to the game with the Invincible collab, and this is definitely my favorite one. I feel like this has been quite popular and tryhard as well, not not only among tryhard players and streamers, but just the entire Fortnite community as well. We ended up going with War Woman's Mace for the pickaxe on this just because it is also part of this collab, so to save you guys some V-Bucks, I wanted to include both of these together, as opposed to having to buy a skin and then a pickaxe from different sets. I also do think this looks quite good. It would have been a little bit better if we saw some of the pickaxes from these skins being added. I mean, Atom Eve did get her own pickaxe, but we didn't see a pickaxe that was specifically designed for Omni-Man or Invincible, which is the only downside of this collab. But that takes us, guys, to the number 2 position, and we have the superhero skins, and we are also pairing these with the slasher. The superhero skins are just some of those skins in Fortnite that I think are always going to be popular. I mean, we are never going to see skins that look better than these. They do cost 1,800 V-Bucks though, so they can be quite expensive, but you get so many different customizations, and they are still extremely try-hard after they have been in the game for like 4 years. I mean, they were first added back during Chapter 2 Season 4, so a lot of skins have been popular and died down since that point, but the superhero skins seem to only get more and more popular, and even though we have had a bunch of other highly customizable skins added to the game since then, somehow nothing ever comes close to the superhero skins. You just want to use the slasher with these as well because it's going to work with every single customization that you make on these skins, but unfortunately it isn't good enough to come in at the number 1 position, and that is because we have to include Peter Griffin and the Scratcher. Yes guys, Peter Griffin is finally in Fortnite. This is by far one of the weirdest collabs we have ever had in Fortnite. A lot of people were talking about this for a bunch of years. I never really expected this to come to the game because it had been leaked for like 2 years and we hadn't had any updates on whether this was going to actually happen or not. But now that Peter Griffin has been added to the game, it does not disappoint. It is such an amazing skin. We have a default style, we have a tuxedo edit style, we have a tuxedo and a top hat edit style, and then my personal favorite, which is the fully golden style. I wanted to use the Scratcher pickaxe with this because it is Peter's pickaxe, so it does make sense, but you could always swap this out for something like Leon's combat knife or even the Slaughter Demon, because that is going to fit in with every single style of this skin as well. But there you guys go, that is my video talking about the 25 best combos to use in Chapter 5. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to let me know what combo is your favorite in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.